Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Scouts Tarot, where curiosity and the divine align. This is your October reading for 2021. I have already pulled your cards, so this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and potentially Venus. And I will pull oracle cards for each one of these during this reading. So let's jump right in. So if you have not seen the September reading for you, Capricorn, then I do recommend you take a step back just to see or listen to see if that one resonated with you, because I will pull from some of those aspects that were established in the September reading. So going into October, coming out of September, your first card is the Moon, major arcana here. So this could represent a very strong water presence going into October. This could be a lot to do with emotions, maybe. The Moon card, again, being a major arcana, more, at least how I'm picking up right now, represents more of like something coming into light. Right, like there's something that perhaps was left in the shadows or something you tried to keep hidden, because the card, the energy going into October out of September last month was the Seven of Swords. So sevens can also, represent like deception, playing a game against somebody, right? Using your intellect or your communication to either fool somebody or try to, cover something up, or you being put in a position of having something covered up. And I do feel like this is more career related than love, but it could if that resonates, then it could very well represent perhaps something that wasn't clear or wasn't honest in September, especially going ending the month and going into October, that now you're starting to be like, oh, wait a second, there's something off here, isn't there? Like you're starting to either pick something up here, like you're sensing something is wrong, or somebody is, approaching you and asking you questions like, do you know what was going on? Like, what happened? I feel like whatever may have been secret is starting to come to light. And that it may be of an emotional sense. It could be, something that keeps you up at night even. I just feel like whatever it was like a hidden issue, and as it starts to bubble up, that you may feel that it's not just bubbling up, but like with these dogs here, like it's someone's like yapping about it, like right, barking, and for lack of a better term, and to align with the card. Which then brings us into the energy throughout the month of October, which is the Six of Wands. So what I'm picking up here, Capricorn, is that if whatever comes to the surface, that if you try to hide it or you try to play it off like it's not a big deal, or that it's, again, with that Seven of Swords energy, that's kind of like, oh, no, that didn't happen. What are you talking about? That's not, guys, be easy, be chill. That's not what happened. Like if you still pull in those energies from September, that you may be putting at risk your Six of Wands energy, which is about victory, right? It is about success. That if you align and, just like be honest with those moon energies, these issues that are coming to light, that you'll find yourself in a position of like, whew, all right, I got through it. I got, I'm past the thick of it, basically. Like you ran the gauntlet and you're coming out victorious here, right? That it's you had an opportunity to beat to hit first place, and instead of trying to like go get up to no good and try to like sneak around or something like that, like instead of aligning with like these hidden energies, you aligned with something that was more honest, and you feel victorious. Like you could find yourself in a position of like, whew, okay, accomplish that, check. Which then brings us into the Page of Pentacles energy to end, to round out the month of October, which is a new opportunity, right? Like I really feel like this is more career related, but It could, again, if it resonates with you and a relationship that you might be in or trying to pursue, then take it as you receive it. But the Page of Pentacles energy that I'm receiving here, that it's more about like, if you align with, you know, the more honest energies and you come out on top, that you may find yourself presented like with a new opportunity in career. Like you may get approached by a potential employer, your boss may be like, wow, you did so great here, and you were honest about what happened, or when the truth came to light, like again with the light of the moon illuminating what may have been hidden in the month of September, that your employer or your partner is like, wow, thank you for being honest. I'd love to present you with this new chance to prove yourself even more. Or to do something new that aligns again with your values, right? That's a future investment for you. So that's kind of the energies that I'm picking up here, Capricorn. And because, you know, you're an earth sign and you're about like building that foundation, but for Capricorn specifically, it's about like going for the gold, right? Getting to the top of you know, the mountain, so to speak, because, you know, Capricorn is represented by the goat. So you do pride yourself on being successful in the work that you do. Regardless of what field or industry, whatever it is, that you pride yourself on being, you know, capable and committing to the work and trying to succeed and, you know, being that reliable person. So I feel like the energies of October, like you may be presented with an opportunity to be honest about something that happened before. So, you know, maybe you didn't hit that deadline, right? Everyone thought you did. In reality, you know, you messed up and like that shit was hella late, but your boss didn't make a big deal out of it, but then someone like checks the email and it's kind of like, oh, ma'am, that was due on Friday and you sent that shit on Wednesday. Like, you hella late. And you could be like, oh, you have the opportunity to be like, you're right. You know, I got caught up throughout the week. I knew it was supposed to be back in, you know, due on Friday, but I was just, you know, going through some stuff. So I took the weekend. I apologize. And they'd be like, wow, thank you for being honest. Here's an opportunity. And you're like, whew. Like, I think you could, you know, that these energies may be interchangeable right now, that an opportunity might come forward and it'll be based on how you react to somebody else bringing something forward. So we have 2 cards from Oracle of the 7 Energies, which is great because I take either 1 or 2. And this is to explain your moon energy. So we have birds of a feather, and it is what it is. Let me make sure that this is in the center. Can't really see the camera right now, Capricorn, but I'm hoping for the best. So that is number 25. Whoops, went right past it. All right, 25, birds of a feather. So this represents, you know, community, a sense of belonging, fellowshipping with like-hearted people, and understanding the concept of we before me. So the concept of belonging is playing an important role in your life currently. Perhaps you recently found yourself in a group where you knew you were in the right place. Trust those strands of connection, for now is the time to thrive in this community. What you will find is a deeper and more expansive way of looking at the world by bearing yourself to others and sharing ideas, hopes, and dreams. Yeah, I'm definitely, you know, that being honest part, right? If you want to find your community, if you want, you know, you see these folks in the back of it with the 6 of Wands, like they're folks cheering this, you know, victorious person on. And if you want to join the winner circle, Capricorn, you know, you're the flock that you want to fly with, people who, you know, respect you or enjoy your presence and appreciate the gifts that you have, you know, to offer, that you may need to, you know, just align with, you know, the truth, right? All right, and then number, is that 6? Yeah. Oh, wow, flipped right to it, Capricorn. Holy smokes. Okay, so number 6 is, it is what it is. So this is radical acceptance, engaging life on life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value, recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. Oof, that does not align with the moon energy here, Capricorn, of aligning with being honest, right? And releasing resistance to the truth. So Radically accept life on life's terms. When you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you desire, more of the world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be, right? It is what it is. That sometimes when you embrace that moon energy, this hidden energy, the generally, sun and the moon, they're a pair. One is bright, one is dark, but one of those celestial bodies receives light from the other, right? And in order for you to embrace what the moon is offering you, you have to acknowledge that instead of fighting the light of the sun, you accept that it will be illuminated. Whatever the past was, the issues that you were having, the mess ups you might have been trying to cover up, Capricorn, that if you embrace that, yeah, it is what it is, whatever happened, right? If you want to fix it, Capricorn, you have to acknowledge that that it's happened, right? That it's done, it's over. But now you have, the responsibility to accept that, own that, and then you'll be able to, re-enter your community, your flock, with this healthier, more honest and sincere energies. So now we're going to move to Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck to get some insight on our Six of Wands energy. What does Capricorn need to do, Celestial Divine, in order to align with the Six of Wands energy in the month of October? I'm in my magic, spiritually aligned. What does Capricorn need to do in order to align with the Six of Wands energy? Can we get one card, please, Divine? One card, por favor. We're looking for solo uno, por favor. Can we get the one card? Oh, Jesus. All right, we got our one card. And let's see. That is Sacred Union. All right, so Sacred Union, yes, this is like heavy, like romance energy, but it's also about like that partnership, right? Like yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting here. Okay, so in order for you to align with your flock, right, your community, the people that you most align with in terms of the work that you do, the people that you surround yourself with, that you need to acknowledge what it is that connects you, right? If in order for a sacred union to exist, you do need to, just like that Two of Cups energy that, if I'm not mistaken, was also was your part of your September read, Capricorn, that in order for you to align with yourself, not necessarily with the romantic partner, but with what you want, the impact that you want to have in the world, you have to align with your higher self, Capricorn. And if you are so busy trying to hide the truth or hide from yourself and not acknowledge that what happened, you're not going to be able to reach your flock, right? You're not going to be able to fly high. And you want to ride off into the winner circle. You want to join the club and be accepted. Who doesn't, right? But if you're not going to align with yourself and own what happened, it's going to be that much more difficult for you to feel like the work that you're doing aligns with your higher self. You have to own the past in order to create your future. Otherwise, you'll be controlled by your past and your present will be torturous. Wow, sorry. Seems kind of dark, but it's kind of the feels that I'm getting here, Capricorn. Ooh, torturous. That's just the word that came to my head. Roll with it, y'all. Now we're going to pull our final oracle card, and this is from the Super Attractor deck, and we're going to use that to explain the Page of Pentacles energy, right? The energy ending October and going into November. I'm in my magic, spiritually aligned. What advice do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, Celestial Divine. Just like that. Is this one or this two? This feels like two. It is two. Okay. Okay. So we have, in stillness I receive, and when I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Wow. Sorry, I read that whole thing upside down. I'm proud of myself, right? So Capricorn, this is you have some challenging energies going into October, right? That when something from the past bubbles up, you'll have an opportunity to own it, right? And to recognize that it is what it is, and that by resisting the truth and continuing to try to live in a place of denial, you'll block what could be your connectivity to your higher self. That is your pathway to your community, right? The place where you can succeed. And if by aligning with your, like, if you look at in stillness I receive, that this energy of taking a moment, recognizing what it is that you value, where it is you want to have impact, the gift that you have to offer to the world, to your community, you'll be able to receive that confirmation, right? That you align with your higher self. And you need to be able to find that place of just like reconciliation with yourself, right? That's the word that just popped into my head. Torturous and then reconciliation. It is sometimes hard to reconcile with the mistakes of the past. But if you surrender, right, your will to the care of the universe, and you attune your energy with that ever-present stream of well-being, that stillness that you need, that opportunity, when it arises for you, won't feel like you can't accept it. It'll feel like it was meant to be. That's your reward, right? Of going through the hurdle, aligning with what happened, reconciling with what happened, aligning with yourself, honoring the stillness within yourself, and recognizing that there's growth here, that you'll find that community, you'll find where you'll have that impact, and you'll be able to accept that gift. Whew. All right, Capricorn. This was hopefully a reading that resonated with you, but it feels like it's, this is a journey for you. This is, overarching energy, especially with this moon energy, that it feels like this energy of hiding yourself or hiding your truth or hiding the truth, the trying to bury that in the closet type thing and act like it doesn't exist, that you can't do that anymore. It's hurting yourself, hurting your energies. And the Sacred Union card, because you got the Two of Cups energy, I'm almost positive you got Two of Cups in September, that the universe is trying to get you to a place where you feel valued and where you can offer your gift, right? That there are people who will benefit from what you have to offer in this world. And that the more you resist it, right? The more you resist, what happened, and trying to cover it up and act like it, no, it's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I missed the deadline. Which, guys, it's fine if I miss the deadline. The more you do that, the more resistance, the less still you are, the more work you're putting into, a lie that's only hurting you. So, again, I hope this resonated, Capricorn. Please do like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you in November. Take care.